Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
The Paint Bucket tool fills adjacent pixels that are similar in color value to the pixels that you select with either the selected foreground color or with a pattern. To use this tool, click the Paint Bucket tool in the Tools palette. It's right over here. It looks just like what it sounds like, a little tipped over can of paint. Then let's look up here in the Options bar. Now the fill defaults to the foreground color you have selected. If you select Pattern by clicking that checkbox, then you use the Pattern drop-down right next to it to select which pattern that you'll be using for the fill. We'll leave that unchecked for now as we're just going to use the foreground color. Next, select which blending mode you want to use for the fill. Remember, we have all of our different blending modes, and we'll leave that on normal for right now. You use the opacity drop-down to set the transparency percentage for the fill. Let's go ahead and take that down to about 50%. After that, we have tolerance, and in the tolerance text box you enter a value from 0 to 255. Entering a lower number will only fill colors in the image that are very similar in color to the pixels that you select in an image. A higher number will select a broader range of similarly colored pixels in the image. Now, to define the fill that you make as having smoother curves versus jagged ones, check the Anti-Alias checkbox right here to the right. We'll leave that checked. You can also select the Contiguous checkbox to select only pixels within the tolerance range specified that are adjacent to the pixels that you click to select. And then finally, if the All Layers checkbox is selected, then the fill will affect the color selected in all of the layers. If unchecked, it will fill selected pixels in the selected layer only. So to apply your fill, move the cursor over the pixels of the color that you want to fill with the selected foreground color or pattern, and then simply give it a click. We'll go down into our image and give it a click. And again, if you want to go back up and change your tolerance, you can do that to choose some of these more closely associated pixels, or you can just give it another click in those parts to fill those like that. And you can play around and adjust your settings and undo it until you get the desired effect that you want.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.